I hope I am audible now. I hope I am audible now. You can hear me. And I am here to talk about major cryptocurrencies. Our topic for the day is Introduction to Major Cryptocurrencies. We discussed in detail yesterday about how you can avoid scams in the world of cryptocurrency, how you can get away with all these scammers, and how you can make sure that you are vigilant, you are alert, you are cautious. All right, you can hear me. Akhil Kumar has joined in. Hello Akhil. Thank you. There was a sound issue, we have just sorted it out. Yeah, so the topic for the day is going to be Introduction to Major Cryptocurrencies. I'm just going to give you a small brief about what we discussed yesterday. We discussed in detail yesterday how we can avoid getting scammed on cryptocurrency platforms, how we can be alert, be cautious, and vigilant at the same time when it comes to investing on crypto platforms. And it could be any crypto platform, right? There was a list of 10 points that I discussed with all of you, and I discussed in detail how you can stay safe, how you can stay wary. We discussed about how scammers are looking to send you screenshots, they are going to DM you, they might send you WhatsApp links, and you might just someday click on that link and you might get into a lot of trouble and get into a scam that you are not aware of and might lose a lot of your money, lot of your hard earned money, right? And so we discussed how you can stay away from all these scams, how these scammers try to pressurize you, how these scammers try to create an atmosphere of urgency when it comes to these trading platforms, and they tell you that there are limited slots available, or um, you are running out of time, you need to buy quicker, you need to sell quicker, and all these things, you need to invest quicker. And you get into this trap, and people um, you know the very reason that I was talking about all these topics, how to avoid scams, is the fact that there are scams that are taking place in the crypto market, and there are plenty of them. And so you have to be very much aware of how to stay alert, stay cautious, and how to avoid all these scams in the first place. All right. And we also discussed yesterday about how how to minimize risk and how to avoid getting into major risk, how you can start earning, but how you can begin slowly and not invest too much money. If you have if you have money if that you're putting in and you can't afford to lose that money, it is there for you to put it into your EMI, or it's harming your mental peace, or it is there for your rent. Then you need to be very wary when you put in this money. It's better to not invest than put money that you have already decided it's there for something else, maybe it's your EMI or rent or whatever. And if you have invested that money, and now since the crypto market is so volatile, you tend to get into a trap because you could lose this money. The market is very volatile here. It's not like the stock market. You might expect stability, but it's very rare. It might only happen with very big coins, right? So it's very important that you are wary of scammers, you are wary of how much risk you are taking, you know what you are investing in, you know that whatever coin you are investing in has some technology behind it, has some good backing behind it. They have strong developers, they have good a history, and they have tend to shown good results in the past. And you need to we also discuss how you need to know and you need to plan better when it comes to investing in a coin, right? You need to know when you are going to make an exit when you are in profit, and you need to know when you are going to make an exit when you are in a loss, right? It's very important, because people tend to forget that, and then they just get into this trap and their money is locked in, and they don't know, they get into greed. And we also discuss three things that scammers take very much advantage of, and that is slight ignorance, that is slight greed, and that is your fear, right? These three things are something that scammers often take advantage of, right? So you don't need to be fearful. Obviously you need to be very alert and cautious, but fearful is not the right word here. And so you need to be very cautious, right? Today's topic is going to be introduction to major cryptocurrencies, and it will include Bitcoin and it will include Ethereum. If you have any more coins that you want me to talk about, I can discuss that with you all. I am just waiting for more people to join in, and I am happy to see they are joining in. We are waiting for more people to join in and comment. Pratik says Dogecoin. Pratik has been joining in since the last three periods, like the way you are explaining. Thank you very much. If you are liking the way that I am explaining, it's very nice to have you here, Akhil Kumar 2319. I am going to be talking about a lot of things today, and we will discuss all of these things in detail. We are being joined by more and more people now. Good morning and welcome to all of you who are here, who are streamed in. It's a good morning here from my side, and we are gradually, the numbers are going up when it comes to people who have joined. So, very good morning. The topic of the day is introduction to major cryptocurrencies. We will be talking about Bitcoin, how it came into existence. We will be talking about Ethereum, how it came into existence, and how these coins are doing, and what was the purpose behind creating all these coins, right? One by one, we are going to discuss them in detail. If you have any more questions, we will always welcome them. We will answer them one by one, and we will look to address all of them. Uh, we will not skip any questions. We are here to answer them, and we will answer them, right? I hope that you are investing in our platform, Zbet, and you are making good progress when it comes to earning money through our trading platform, through the market. We have all the charts in here that you can look at, and you can see how the market is doing, whether there is a dip and whether there is a rise. Bitcoin is trading at 86,371. That isn't a lot of change when it comes to comparison from yesterday. We will look at Ethereum as well, and there isn't a big change when it comes to the price since yesterday. There is a small dip, short dip. You can look at the candles here. It will tell you the patterns that we are seeing here, right? All right. If If you want, we can begin now, and we can start talking about Bitcoin, one of the most major cryptocurrencies in the market, one of the most popular coins that you might have heard of, and it definitely has grown in leaps and bounds. It has grown tremendously over the years. People have made huge profits because of their investment in Bitcoin, their them foreseeing this prediction, and Bitcoin just having a role over the years, right? We will be talking about Bitcoin, and I feel that we can start with your session for today. We will be talking about Bitcoin. We are looking for more people to join in who are joining in. If you have any doubts regarding adding money on the platform on Zbit, if you have any doubts regarding your withdrawal money, if it hasn't been processed, or if you want to learn how to make a withdrawal here, I will be very much happy to guide you. I will be very much happy to solve your query. Just mention it on the group below, and I will on it. Just mention it where it says say something on the Zbit chat, live chat. We are also tuned in live on YouTube. You can join our live streaming on YouTube. The channel's name is Zbit, and you can very much follow all the live streaming activity that we do every day for you, so that you feel you are learning something new in the world of cryptocurrency, in the world of blockchain technology, right? We are going to begin with what is Bitcoin now. All right, one of the most popular coins. We will begin with what is Bitcoin and how it came into existence. So Bitcoin basically was the world's first cryptocurrency, right? It was a major change when it comes to talking about money. It was a major change because we've always had, cash transactions. We've had always had, banking transactions. But crypto was introduced back in 2009, and it was the world's first cryptocurrency. It was digital money, but without banks. Now, that was a major shift. That was a major paradigm shift, because you know how things operated before cryptocurrency landed in this world, right? It was started by an unknown person or a group called Satoshi Nakamoto, right? Satoshi Nakamoto was the unknown group or person who began this um, cryptocurrency token called Bitcoin. And now tell you about why it was created in the first place, right? So one of the first major reasons was to send money directly from one person to another person, right? They didn't want to have any middlemen in between. They didn't want to have a bank in between, and they just wanted to remove that hindrance, so that it feels, transactions are much more quicker, faster, maybe untrackable. And this all happened after the 2008 financial crisis, the recession period that came into this world. And so Satoshi Nakamoto, this group or unknown person, began this cryptocurrency. It was designed to be decentralized, it was designed to be censorship resistant, and it was designed to be limited in supply, right? But the main motto behind it was to not let anyone track all this and make transactions online, but in a decentralized manner. Okay, one of the key features now we will be talking about. So only limited supply. One of the key first features is key limited supply. Only 21 million bitcoins will ever exist. This is what it means by limited supply. There will be no more bitcoins that will be created. And it is obviously, I talked about the decentralized part of it. No company, no government has control over it. Okay, now if you talk about banks, and if you talk about bank accounts, you will see that the banks are monitored and regulated by our governments in our countries, in our various countries. So from wherever you are tuning in, all the banks in your country might be regulated or monitored, their activities closely monitored by banks, right? That doesn't happen in the crypto world. And it is very much secure, right? It is running on blockchain, and it is a technology that is foolproof. It has been proven to be very safe, very secure. There have been scams, but they haven't happened because of the technology that is behind it. That's because people have been cheated on, uh, you know about cheated apart from the blockchain technology, and they have been cheated in a manner by humans itself, by owners, or maybe by founders, right? It has never been hacked, this blockchain technology, and at any level, So the technology very much was safe when Bitcoin was introduced, and it is very much safe till date as well. Now, it's global as well, right? It is a 24/7 platform. It doesn't have people like they're working in banks and they have a regular shift. It is a 24/7 service that is operational all throughout the world. You can make crypto transactions as and whenever you feel, as and when you feel you want to make one, as and when you feel you want to buy or you want to sell. It can run from anywhere in the world. Now, these four pointers, limited supply, decentralized, and secure and global, make it very strong when it comes to its safety, its security, its accessibility, and its global power, right? Crypto is probably, not even probably, it's very much the future, according to all the big people out there, all the big investors, all big market players, all people who have been investing in it, who have been a part of this industry, all big entrepreneurs or all big companies. And so these are the four features of Bitcoin. It's decentralized, it's secure, it's global, and it has a limited supply. All right. This is what these features tell us, right? Now, we will now talk about whether Bitcoin, we will be talking about how it is mainly used today, right? So Bitcoin has is digital gold. You can say that it has digital gold. It has very much the power that gold has today in today's market, right? It also has a long term holding value. We've talked about the whole culture day before yesterday. We discussed that in detail. It is about holding your crypto assets till as long as possible, and rely, even when markets are going up or down, you can hold this cryptocurrency, you can hold these coins, and you don't have to sell or buy these coin. It is a psychology that a lot of people believe in. It is called the hold culture, but it is spelled HODL, right? Now, so Bitcoin is digital gold, and it is scarce, it is global, and it is independent. It operates on its own, and it is one of the most popular coins in the market. We will be coming to what value it holds in the market today, where it stands, what are the conversations that are happening around the world of Bitcoin, and what are the conversations around how governments and companies are trying to accept or reject uh, Bitcoin, because it is one of the most popular, fast growing cryptocurrencies. We will be talking about how they are planning to bring it in, on how they are planning to make all these transactions now effectively possible through Bitcoin, the use of Bitcoin. They are moving towards that kind of an economy. They are moving towards being much more open and moving away from traditional transactions, right? I am looking at more people who have joined in. We will be answering questions one by one. I am looking at more questions from you, and I am looking to answer all these doubts of yours. I hope you are enjoying this conversation around what major cryptocurrencies are, and we've just discussed what Bitcoin is, how it was invented, how it came into the market, and how its features are very much there for everyone to see, and how they've just decentralized it, how it came, who invented it. And we will also look at conversations that are happening around the world of Bitcoin, how predictions are, how they are planning to, governments are planning to bring it in and make a part of their transactions that take place online, right? They are trying to move away from traditional transactions. People and governments are being much more open in today's world, and we will discuss all of that. I am reading a few things about how these Bitcoin crashes kind of affect the economy, how predictions are there that are affecting. Bitcoin is currently trading at 78 lakhs 1516 today in the market. It's had a dip over the last few months, or I would say weeks, and it is although it is one of the most stable coins, it is one of the most trustworthy coins, but the price has dipped in the very recent past, and there does remain a risk. And obviously you understand that there are risks when it comes to the crypto market. It is not like the stock market that you might have already invested in the past, right? I am looking at more comments that are coming in. That's why they are unique, right? More power to Bitcoin, to the moon, to the moon. We will also be discussing about to the moon philosophy. Why do they say to the moon, to the moon? We have heard this a lot. If you want, we will discuss about from where it originated, and we will discuss about how is it a psychology, or is it, you know, just saying that people are saying because they might have heard it from word of mouth, maybe. Okay, so we will discuss what is the to the moon strategy psychology as well, right? I'm going to come to the next coin now, which is, again, you might have heard about it, Ethereum, right? What is exactly Ethereum? Ethereum is a blockchain platform that runs programs and apps, not just money. You might see, Ethereum on our platform as well. I have ETH open right in front of me. You can see the charts here. We are talking about Ethereum and why it was created in the first place. So the idea was that Bitcoin proved to be digital money that works, right? Bitcoin proved that digital money works. Bitcoin brought this change into the world. But then came Ethereum, and Ethereum asked, can we build apps without companies or middlemen? And so Ethereum introduced smart contracts. Now, what are smart contracts? Smart contracts are automatic programs that run on blockchain, the same technology on which Bitcoin was running, right? Blockchain technology. We discussed about this in detail day before yesterday. And so I'm going to talk about smart contracts now. We have already discussed what is blockchain technology. I'm going to talk about smart contracts. Now, what are smart contracts? If payment is received, service is delivered automatically, right? No. No is the clear answer, because there are lawyers, there are middlemen, there are manual approvals that are there in between all of this. But Ethereum changed everything for this in this regard. And Ethereum brought in this concept of smart contracts, and Ethereum brought took it to a whole new level. When you talk about cryptocurrency, about apps, about platform that was built on blockchain technology, Ethereum went a mile ahead than Bitcoin. Obviously, Bitcoin's been there since even much more longer than Ethereum. I will tell you about when it was invented. It was invented in 2015 by Vitalik Buterin. We discussed this on Tuesday. but on Monday, I'm sorry, and it was launched in 2015. Bitcoin had obviously came into this world in 2008, 2009. So there was a 6 to 7 year period before uh, Ethereum was live, and uh, it came into being, right? I'll be talking about the key features of Ethereum now, and we will be discussing them in detail as well. Yeah, so it's a programmable blockchain, if you can call it, and it is the base layer for all these NFTs, for all this decentralized finance, DeFi as we called it, and it is used to pay gas fees. We'll also talk about gas fees if you want me to. Uh, and what exactly is Ethereum used for in today's world? It is exactly used for running decentralized apps, like we call it, like I told you. Okay, it is also used to run NFTs and Web3. It is also used to run all these smart contracts. It is also used to run blockchain innovation. So all these things Ethereum has advanced into. It is obviously evolving. It is a growing crypto. It is a growing blockchain technology platform, and it is you know it's a global computer kind of a thing, which is obviously evolving with time, with technology. And if Ethereum, you can call Ethereum a global computer, then ETH is probably the fuel that runs that computer. Okay, you very much have ETH here right in front of us. You can see the charts, you can see the investment pattern, you can see how the trading is happening. If you want to trade, if you want to add coins, if you want to sell coins, you can do all of that here. We are discussing Bitcoin and we are discussing Ethereum one by one, all these major cryptocurrencies in the world that you might have heard of, that are popular, and we are going to be answering all your questions and doubts regarding them as well. So now, if you want to look at these two coins that we just discussed, you can make a good understanding of what all these coins represent. So if you want to go for stability, if you're thinking about stability, obviously you might go with Bitcoin. If you're thinking about a long term belief and long term investment, you can invest in a Bitcoin. If you are thinking about lower risk, you can think about Bitcoin again, right? But if you're looking at innovation, you're looking at growth, technology, you're looking at technological advancements, and a platform that believes in it, a coin token that believes in it, then you must think of Ethereum. That is the ideological difference that is there between the two types of coins that we have just discussed: Ethereum and Bitcoin, Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you're thinking about long term belief, stability, lower risk, then uh, Bitcoin is the right coin for you. But if you're thinking about innovation, growth, technological advancements, good technology behind it that's backing this coin, then you can think about Ethereum, right? But again, I'll stress on this fact that Ethereum or Bitcoin, no matter what currency you are invested in, you must think and you must do your own research. All this content that I am explaining, and all this content that you read about, is just theoretical content, and the practical world of cryptocurrency is way more different. It is full of risks, it is full of uh, you know uh, higher risks, lower risk, and it is full of volatility. So you should always make sure that you do your own research rather than just hearing someone and listening to what they have to say about any of these coins, and whether they will grow or whether they will see a dip. It is important for you to do some market research, do some kind of research when it comes to what are the predictions that are there in the market, what are the big players saying when it comes to the market when it comes to investment in these coins. If you see that predictions are good, and if you've been reading about them, then you can probably go ahead and buy all these coins. But if you think that the predictions are wrong, and if you're not doing adequate research, and you're not sure about what and where you should invest, then it's better not to invest, right? That is my advice to you from these conversations. We will be talking about uh, where Ethereum stands, how it is doing, how the numbers stack up. So, Ethereum has seen a fall today, and it's seen a 4,583 INR fall today in the market. It is currently trading at 2,64,849 INR. Uh, if you feel like you can make an investment, you can buy, you feel that there will be a growth sometime in the near future, you can invest and you can buy, and buy right now, and then you can sell, right? But the market has seen a 1.70% fall today, uh, and that is just part and parcel in the crypto market, right? It has always seen this kind of behavior. We will also look at Bitcoin, as I told you, it's trading at 78 lakhs 21,782.87 INR, and it has seen a 2.10% fall today in the market. So when you make a decision, you must consider all these things. You must consider what the predictions are, what the future holds for all these cryptocurrencies, and you must plan when you plan to exit it before you make or buy or sell coins, right? I'm looking at more people who have joined in gradually, and I'm looking to tell you that we will be answering all your doubts and questions. We will be also talking about the to the moon psychology that was asked by one of our viewers, and we will answer them and we will discuss about them one by one. I'm looking at more comments from you guys. On YouTube. We are live on the Zbit platform. We are live. If you want, you can tune into any platform. If you want to come to YouTube, we are very much welcome. If you want to talk about, uh, being on the Zbit app, you can do that as well. Now, the platform that we are on is Zbit, and Zbit is one of the most safe and secure platforms when it comes to day trading in general. And you can make uh, good investments here. You can make well researched investments here. You have all the charts, you have all the data right in front of you. You can buy or sell coins if you want. You can see your portfolio as well, and you can then make conscious decisions about where which coin to invest in. You see a whole period chart. You see all these period charts: 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, 4 hours, 1 minute, 5 minutes, and you can then make conscious decisions after seeing how they are performing, what the pattern is, how it is shaping up, and how the numbers are climbing or falling, right? It is a very powerful trading link, Zbit. If you want, you can visit the website. It's zbit.com. It's written here, and we are always there to trade crypto anytime, anywhere. It's a platform where you can invest in your time and your money, and you can be very safe and you secure, and you can be very sure, you can stay very assured about whether the platform is safe, right? It's a platform that is growing, and it is a platform where you can do all trades and make investments, right? We are not here to give you expert advice, but we are here to guide you. Yeah, we would suggest always that you should have a good understanding about what coin you are investing, and you should know, when you are thinking and planning of pulling out of that coin when you're in a profit or whether you're in a loss, right? All right, then we will be switching to the a newer topic, which will discuss in detail about what to the moon is all about, right? To the moon is a crypto slang that is used by a lot of people. If you see on all these cryptocurrency forums and Twitter and different platforms wherein cryptocurrency discussions are taking place, you will see that to the moon is a very popular crypto slang that is used. We will discuss what it means. It means basically the price of a cryptocurrency is expected to rise very fast and very high, right? Now you can also have you must also have heard about this in terms of coins that are not showing any good kind of backing or technology behind it, but uh, there is not much backing behind it, but the conversations around them still scream to the moon, right? You can be misled that way, but it's just a hype phrase, if you want to call it. It's not a technical term. It is just to hype things up, and it is just used to persuade you to put your money into this particular or whichever coin is being talked about. So when people say Bitcoin to the moon or this coin is going to the moon, they exactly mean that this price will go up a lot. Okay. And it's popular in the crypto markets anyway because it is very volatile. It is very driven when it comes to the investments are sometimes, the bars and the graphs goes up, sometimes it goes drastically down, sometimes. We've just seen how Bitcoin has come down, we've just seen how Ethereum has come down, but they've also gone up in the recent past. They've also come down even further in the recent past. And that is exactly how these crypto markets kind of function, right? So it's a volatile market, and in this volatile, emotion driven market, this phrase to the moon has become very popular. uh, and the reasons behind it is just because it builds excitement. It kind of persuades people to put in more money into this coin. It kind of creates a FOMO, and it spreads way fast on today's social media, that just amplifies things sometimes, and will get you into making right decisions or wrong decisions, or maybe just following the herd, right? Like they say. But again, it's like every shortcut or every there is a reality check when it comes to all these things that are being hyped in today's world of social media. And to the moon basically is not an analysis, it is just a hyping up slogan, if you want to call that. It is not a guarantee, it is not an investment advice, it is just hyping things up. And people could hype things up for a coin that might not go up in the future. People hype things up about coins that might or might not go up in the future. And so uh, it's something that you should not get influenced with again, and you should not make financial decisions on just hearing these hype up slogans like to the moon, right? Yeah, I've read a very good line about this. It says it's okay to be used as humor, and it's okay to be used as community energy, but it's not good when it comes to making investment decisions. It's not good when you just completely ignore a risk and still go on buying this coin, and you are believing in this concept of to the moon and just following the herd blindly, right? It is not it's a crypto slang for big price hopes powered by more by emotions than by fundamentals. That just sums it up very well. It's a term that will hype you up, but it will not make you take good financial decisions. And in this world of cryptocurrency, where the market is volatile, you tend to lose fast and earn fast. Both things happen, but it's important that you make conscious decisions, right? So, to the moon is a philosophy that you should be wary of. Sometimes people hype up the wrong coin, they hype up something. Uh, Probably because of their ulterior motive, but you should not get into this trap, and you should not follow this slang, right? You should be aware and making conscious investment decisions. We are looking at more people who have joined in, and we are looking at uh, all your comments now. Whatever you want me to discuss now, we will be discussing them in detail. We have discussed, for people who have just joined in, we have just discussed two major cryptocurrencies. We have discussed Bitcoin and we have discussed Ethereum, and we have discussed how they started, how they originated, why they came into existence, and why uh, their features are extraordinary when it comes to other cryptocurrencies in the market. We've discussed where they stand today, what are the prices they have, where does Ethereum stand. It's seen a dip in the recent past. Bitcoin too has seen a dip in the recent past, and that is very much the nature of the crypto market, right? That is very common. That is a very common practice in that is very part and parcel, if you want to call it, in the market that we have here in front of us, the crypto market. It's not like the stock market where dips are bigger. Sometimes the rises are even bigger. So you need to be sure about how and what you are investing in when it comes to cryptocurrency, right? uh, we are looking at more comments. It's almost been an hour, and we are now going to uh, get to a newer topic, and we are going to discuss more topics that you want me to. You can comment about whatever you want me to discuss, and we will discuss everything around the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, and I will be explaining and clearing all your doubts. We're looking at more people to join in. If you have any doubts regarding adding money or withdrawing money on the app, just let us know in the comment section where it says say something. Or if you want to, if you have any doubts, if you just logged into our Zbit platform, if you just logged into the app, if you have any doubts regarding how things are operating here, just let us know. We will be finding solutions to it. We will be solving your queries as soon as possible. We have a 24/7 customer service. We will be solving it as soon as possible. Bitcoin and Ethereum are two coins that have shown stability in even in this crypto volatile crypto market, and these are coins that you should have invested in at some point of time. If not, you can still look at the numbers and data and do your own research and then make a conscious decision whether to buy these coins or not. Uh, We will be talking about Bitcoin in slightly more detail as well, about the trust that Bitcoin exactly holds in the market, because it has crashed. The market has crashed quite a few times. Prices have crashed in the market, but it might have affected its price, but not the system as a whole, right? The trust that people have on it is just immense, and it can't shut down. There is a strong belief, and the belief is way more stronger than the fear that is there in the minds of people. And so markets and Bitcoin keeps moving on from time to time, even despite the fact that there have been many crashes in the past. Bitcoin has stayed alive and kicking, right? uh, it does survive on belief, and it is making the most of belief for all these investors who have stuck to it, who have abided by it, who have been in not pulled out of all their investments that they have put into the coin. They have given results to them. They have been rewarded adequately as well, even more than adequately, I would say. People have gotten so rich having invested in Bitcoin that now they have earned fortunes because of that money, right? And their portfolios have gone to a whole new level because of having stayed and stuck to Bitcoin, even despite so many crashes in the past. Now, and how has this trust been built? This trust has been built over a period of time, right? There have been they've survived so many things in the past. Bitcoin has survived bans, they have survived crashes, they have survived regulations by the governments, and hate by a lot of the media as well, right? So Bitcoin has still managed to stay alive and kicking despite all of these things that have tried to hamper its success and tried to hamper its future. It has stayed very much into existence since the time it was invented, from 2008, right? Just discussed that. And people tend to leave all the other coins that have been there in the market from for not so long, but they still stick to Bitcoin because it has shown that over a period of time it is there, it has survived a lot, and it has managed to reach a point wherein it has also given rewards to its investors, right? So it is way more big than uh, people see. It is an idea that someone might have believed in. We discussed who believed in Satoshi Nakamoto, and we discussed why it is an idea that will not die down easily. It is not a coin that will disappoint you. Okay, it might disappoint you, but it will not let you down as a whole, right? It will give you the rewards that you want at some stage. It's just about hanging on to it. And the crypto market, like I said yesterday, is much more about surviving rather than beating the market, right? You might see dips, you might see falls, you might see bad phases, but the market does rise eventually, and it will reward those who have stuck to it, those who have fought it out, right? And who have been patient. The market does reward these people out, and Bitcoin is a prime example of all that. It has survived crashes because uh, it might have affected people, but it does not affect the system as a whole, the idea as a whole, the code as a whole, right? It is a concept that someone believed in, and it has given its fair due to people. There is always a fight to survive in this market, and the fight to survive will test you. But if you can survive, you will uh, you know be earning your profits, your due share of profits. But if you are making very rapid fast decisions, and if you've not planned, you've not done your research, and you are fearful, you are unsure, confused, then this market is not for you. You have to be very patient at times. You have to be doing your own research studies, and you have to have faith in what you have invested in, because it's a decision that you have made. You need to stick by it. And Bitcoin again is a prime example of how it has earned trust of investors over a period of time and given them fair results as well, right? Now, with that, I'm going to be taking a short break. I will be coming back to you, and we will have a newer topic for you and for me to discuss. And meanwhile, I hope you are investing in Zbit. You are investing on the platform. It's a safe, secure, and transparent platform that helps you earn money, and it's a powerful tool that will help you earn a lot of money if you make the right conscious decisions, and you are studying the market, and you are understanding the dips and the rises as well. All right. I will be back in the next few minutes. I hope more people can join in and enjoy all these conversations that we are having. We've just discussed introduction to major cryptocurrencies, Ethereum and Bitcoin. We've discussed in detail. We will be back with more in the next few minutes, and stay tuned, right? Welcome back to the live blog, guys, live streaming session where we have already talked today about major cryptocurrencies in the world, including Bitcoin, including Ethereum, and we have discussed when they were launched, when they were, when they came into existence, and what is their value today, what are their key features. We have discussed Ethereum, we have discussed Bitcoin, and we've also discussed what is the to the moon psychology and what is the to the moon hype phrase that is being seen in a lot of cryptocurrency forums, and we've discussed all of that in details. I am happy to see that more people have joined in now, and we are looking to answer your comments, your queries on Zbit app as well as on the live streaming platform on YouTube as well. We are very much looking forward to your comments. If you have any doubts, any questions regarding different cryptocurrencies, I am ready to hear them, ready to talk about them. And we are now going to talk about another crypto coin that you might have heard of in the market. It's one of the most popular coins as well, and it is called Polygon, right? Polygon again is a blockchain that helps Ethereum become faster and cheaper. It's think of it as a service road that's built next to a busy highway. That busy highway is Ethereum, and that service road is exactly what I'm talking about, and that is Polygon, right? And all this makes the traffic move faster and smoother because of these service roads as well as this highway that Ethereum is, right? Um, so why was Polygon created in the first place? If you see, Ethereum is powerful in itself, right? Ethereum has got everything. It is the technology and the brain behind all of this, but Polygon was create transactions on Ethereum can obviously slow, and fees, gas fees that we've talked about is sometimes very expensive. So Polygon was created to lower this fees, to increase the speed, to improve the user experience, and that is why it came into existence, right? Now, what exactly is Polygon's role? What exactly does Polygon actually do? Okay, so Polygon processes transactions faster. Polygon charges very low fees, and Polygon, gets you that speed of a small road and the safety of a big highway, right? It is one of the coins that it has its token is known as Matic. You might have heard about Matic as well, guys. In the past, you might have invested in this coin as well. uh, Matic is the token that Polygon has, and it is again used to pay transaction fees. It is used for staking, network security, and all that, right? Why is it popular? Because Polygon is used by NFTs. It's used by DeFi apps. It's used by games and all these uh, companies, right? Big brands have invested in it. It's developer friendly, and it has seen a very low transaction cost as well. It is very closely working with Ethereum, and if I've myself once invested in this coin, and it did went through a phase that didn't do that well, and you might have suffered during this time as well. But it is one of the popular coins that is there in the market, in the crypto market, and we have and it is the third point, a third coin that we have now discussed in our understanding of major cryptocurrencies in the market, right? uh, we've talked about Bitcoin, uh, we've talked about Ethereum, now we've talked about Polygon as well. If is there any other coin that you want me to talk about, we can talk about. If you've just joined in, I am looking at all your comments. If you've just joined in, I am looking at new people joining in to the live stream. If you want to say something, there is the say something icon right below where you can make your comments and ask in your doubts and queries. uh, I hope that you are also investing on Zbit. You can see my screen here. It's a digital cryptocurrency platform that you can invest in. You can make trading here. You can do trading here. You can buy or sell coins, and you can make good money with it. You see the market here. You can see how it's doing. You can see how BTC is doing. It's currently trading at 86,856. Now, this is the official Bitcoin website. Uh, it's an innovative payment network and new kind of money. That's how they are selling themselves. If you want, you can have an overlook of what Bitcoin exactly is about, how you can invest in it, how businesses are growing because of it, how they are uh, investing in it, what the future ideas do they have, and any kind of doubts that you have regarding Bitcoin, you can look at their website and their uh, FAQ section. It answers all the questions that you have. It is answering all the doubts that you have regarding cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, more importantly, uh, how it is uh, legal, how is it useful for illegal activities, how it what happens when Bitcoins are lost, and how can you make money with Bitcoin. Everything they've discussed in detail on their FAQs page as well. If you have more doubts, you can read about it on the internet. If you have more doubts, you can ask me. And I am looking at more comments from you so that we can get into much more engaging conversations regarding cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, and we can look to answer all your doubts regarding what you are facing on the app, any problems that you are facing on the Zbet app. We are ready to answer them as well, right? Now, we have discussed the to the moon culture. We have discussed the hold culture, and we have also discussed buying the dip culture as well. I am going to discuss a few more crypto slangs and abbreviations uh, that you might have heard of, and they might, tickle your brain sometimes because you don't know the answer of it. I'm just going to, uh, you know, discuss a few of them now one by one. They are very simple yet very complicated for those who might just be beginning in the world of crypto. Okay, so hold the culture we've already discussed. There is a whole list that I have in front of me. It's around uh, you know 20 abbreviations. it starts with hold the culture, HODL. That is how it's spelled. It might be pronounced as hold, but it is written as HODL. What does hold means? It means hold and don't panic sell, right? It means that whenever you have, uh, you know, um, uh, it's a strategy and psychology. It's about holding on to whatever cryptocurrency or investment that you made on a crypto platform or on a coin. You hold on to it uh, till probably, when the markets are even high or low. That doesn't matter, right? The whole culture does talk about this psychology, and it it is one of the most popular terms that you might have heard of when it comes to crypto forums and conversations around the world of crypto. It does mean holding on to dear, hold on for dear life, because it might have started as a typo, but it just means that when the prices go up or down, you just hold your money for the longer term, right? And it's a culture that a lot of people do believe in. Okay, now we'll get to the second point. It's called FOMO. FOMO is a very generalized term. It means fear of missing out, and it means buying because everyone else is buying. Okay, you don't again need to believe in all these kind of philosophies. You need to do your own research around it, but it's a term, and I'm just talking about it because it is a widely used term. Again, FOMO, buying because everyone else is buying. Okay, next, FUD. FUD, you might have heard on a lot of Twitter chats and all these places. It means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Okay, so it is a term that is used when conversations around a particular coin or a particular token is negative. The atmosphere that is being created is negative, and it is creating panic in the minds of people. People do have a habit of commenting FUD then everywhere. All right, so it means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. DYOR next. DYOR. You might have also heard this abbreviation somewhere. It means do your own research. Now that is a abbreviation that I would myself want you to do, because it's again said, it might have been said by a lot of people, but very few people follow it. People follow the herds, and people follow the people who they feel are much more knowledgeable than themselves in the world of cryptocurrency. People tend to follow all these influencers and people who give such advices. So it's important that you do your own research, DYOR, because it is going to help you at the end of the day, no matter what, right? It is your research, you will have no one else to blame. And if you've researched about a coin, you will be making better conscious decisions. Okay, now the next is Wagmi. WAGMI. Again, you might have heard this term somewhere. It means we are all gonna make it. And it shows some kind of an optimism. It shows bull market optimism. It's about hoping and believing that this coin will do well, and all the family that we have together who has invested in this coin together will eventually grow, and we are all gonna make it. That's what Wagmi means. Now, there's this opposite of Wagmi as well, and it is NGMI. NGMI means not gonna make it. And it is used very much jokingly, but again, it is a popular abbreviation or a crypto slang that is used. It is used for making bad decisions. And when you've made bad decisions, and it is jokingly used in a sarcastic kind of a way, when you've made bad decisions. NGMI, not gonna make it. All right, to the moon then next. To the moon, we've already discussed. It's about prices going high, and with them all your expectations, but it is sometimes a very hyped up word, hype up slang, and you need not believe in it. but it is a term that is used widely by many people, and we've just discussed this a few minutes back. Then Then there is this term called whale. All right, whale is a term that's also been used in the stock market since a very long time. It means someone who has the ability to move the market, someone with huge credentials, huge money, and someone who can almost single-handedly affect the market. Right, that person or that entity is called a whale. Okay, now ATH, again, you might have heard of about ATH. Or ATH obviously means all time high. Okay, the highest price ever. So ATH is something I think it's very popular in the crypto world, because often predictions are made, and tokens do climb their highest, all time highest, touch their all time highest prices, and so ATH is again a very popular term that's used. Bear and bull, you might have already know. Bear and bull means price is going up. Bear means price is going down. It's a very common stock related term that has also been used in the crypto market since very long. Now, these were some of the crypto slangs, because they are used in the market. I had to discuss them, and if there is anything else that you want me to discuss, I am there on the live chat, following all your activities, and I'm also looking at the comments that you're making on our live stream on the Zbit app, as well as on the YouTube platform that we are live streaming from. I am joined in by a few more people now. People are joining in gradually and slowly. I feel like it's a slow morning where people are tuning in slowly but gradually, and we are looking to have interesting conversations around cryptocurrency. We've discussed major cryptocurrency. If you've just joined in, we've discussed about uh, Bitcoin, we've discussed about Ethereum, we've discussed about Polygon and how it came into being, and all these coins, how they came into being. We've also discussed how they are doing in today's market. I will just look at how Polygon is doing, because I think I've skipped that part. Polygon. Polygon is around rupees 10.86 in the market today. I think there is an issue regarding the price. I am unable to spot it. I will have a look. I will let you know. Meanwhile, this is how Solana is doing. It's at 127 market price, and that is in USDT. This is how Dodge is doing. There have been conversations around whether Dodge will reach around $1 by the end of the year, but that looks like that won't be possible. This is how XRP is doing. It's at 1.9216 USDT. Last price. You can have a look at all these coins, right? I am just going to stick to Bitcoin at the moment, and I will also look into more conversations around the world of cryptocurrency. If you want to ask anything and if you want to comment anything, I'm looking for more PS to the moon. Everything's going to the moon. Uh, PS to the moon. To the moon is again a saying that people believe in. We've just discussed that a few minutes back. We are now joined by even more people who are tuning in gradually, and we've just had conversations around interesting and popular cryptocurrencies in the world. We've just discussed Bitcoin, we've discussed Ethereum for people who've just joined in, we've discussed about Polygon as well. Uh, we have talked about how they were invented, why they were invented, what are their key features, and why they are so popular, how Bitcoin has managed to gain the trust of people and been among the most stable coins in the market over the last few years or last decade or so, and how people have made so much money, and they've even realized that even crashes in the market are uh, not going to affect their confidence in Bitcoin, and they've stuck by it, and they've also reaped rewards because of it. So we've discussed all that. Is there any more topics that you want me to discuss? I will be discussing them in general on the chat. You can mention whatever you want me to talk about. We will discuss them. We have a really interesting topic that we have to discuss because it's something that you might have seen, you might have uh, you would like to know much more about it. And the topic is, does the crypto world affect other markets? Okay, and it obviously does. That is the plain and simple answer for it, but we will discuss that in detail in the next 2 3 minutes. We'll be discussing that in detail, and we will look at what are all the factors and what are all the reasons as to why it affects the other markets as well. Why does crypto market affect other markets as well? All right, there is a whole list of reasons that we have here that we can discuss, and we will be discussing in the next few minutes. How does the crypto market affect the other markets? All right. Okay. So one of the first reasons and the first thing that crypto markets affect, first markets that the crypto market affects is the stock market, obviously, and that's very, uh, you know, uh, consequential. You can say it's very obvious, right? Because crypto is considered a risk asset. Okay, so when the crypto market crashes, investors feel nervous. When the crypto market crashes, the investors feel nervous and they reduce their risk, right? They sell their stocks as well. So it kind of affects both the markets, the crypto market as well as the stocks market. Now it obviously affects the stocks of, you know, players that are in the technology sector, or people who are there in the growth stock sector, or people who are in the crypto related companies in the stock market as well, right? So this is one of the major reasons. Since crypto is a asset that is associated with plenty of risk, it has to directly affect the stock market. All right. And there are companies in the stock market that are, linked to technology or growth, or the crypto world, crypto companies as well, who are invested in the stock market. So these companies are affected by it, and the stock market is directly affected by it. All right. Now, another reason is because big investors connect all the markets, right? So they might be playing their hands in both the markets, the crypto market, the stocks market. They're dealing in bonds, they are dealing in commodities, and so they have a role to play in all the markets. And if they lose money in the crypto market, then they may sell their stocks in they may sell their stocks, and that might just be to balance their assets in both the markets, right? If they might suffer losses in the crypto market, they will obviously come here and sell their stocks in the stock market just to balance that loss, right? Or they might just want to, be slightly cautious, and रिस्क मिनिमाइज करने के लिए वो अपने एक्सपोजर को और भी कम कर सकते हैं हर जगह से। तो इसलिए ये जो पैसा है ये मार्केट्स के अक्रॉस मूव करता है, और इसलिए इम्पोर्टेंट है उनके लिए उस वक्त की अपने रिस्क को मैनेज करें, और अगर वो एक मार्केट में अपना पैसा खो चुके हैं तो दूसरी मार्केट से वो बैलेंस कर पाए। इसलिए it's important that big investors, they are connected through markets, and they are invested in both the markets, right? Not just both the markets, they are also dealing in bonds, commodities, different चीजों में वो पैसा इन्वेस्ट कर चुके होते हैं। एक मार्केट का लॉस को बैलेंस करने के लिए दूसरे मार्केट से शायद वो पैसा अपना निकाल लें, ये भी हो सकता है। So this is how the market is affected. Now, third is interest rates affect everything. Interest rates rise, crypto falls. Tech stocks fall, risk assets fall. Everything falls, right? So this happens because expensive money is equal to less speculation. क्रिप्टो प्राइस से भी ज्यादा एक इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है, और वो है इंटरेस्ट रेट, राइट? इंटरेस्ट रेट नाउ कनेक्ट्स एवरीथिंग, ऑल द मार्केट्स आर कनेक्टेड थ्रू द इंटरेस्ट रेट्स। ऑल राइट। नाउ I feel like the next point is something that people will have, second thoughts about it, but it does say that crypto does not affect or strongly affect the gold's market, because gold is after all a safe haven asset. It is an asset that is used in crisis. It's used it's used as a slow moving asset, prices of it are rising. It's again a stable asset, and crypto on the other hand is a volatile asset. There is plenty of risk involved here, but in the gold market, risk is stable, slightly stable. I wouldn't say it's massive, it's stable. But क्रिप्टो क्रैश होता है तो जरूरी नहीं है कि गोल्ड मार्केट भी क्रैश करे. ठीक है, कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है कि गोल्ड मार्केट राइज कर जाती है बट क्रिप्टो मार्केट फॉल कर जाता है, एंड वाइस वर्सा, राइट. सो क्रिप्टो और गोल्ड मार्केट का इतना कोई डायरेक्ट लिंक इस्टेब्लिश करना, मतलब it's not been done so far. The trends have been, you know, there have been variations in trend, and तो ऐसे एक uh, ये बना लेना, सोच लेना कि क्रिप्टो मार्केट गिरेगी तो गोल्ड की भी मार्केट गिरेगी, ये जरूरी नहीं है. And so crypto does not affect gold markets that strongly. All right. Now, the next point says crypto affects sentiments more than fundamentals. Now, obviously, we've seen people do, since the risk is so much, it's a volatile market, prices fall fast, rise fast, and so people have sentiments attached to it, people have emotions attached to it. People, sometimes the market is rising just on the moods of people, sometimes it crashes because fear is spreading. And so, like I told you, it's such a volatile market. People don't get to, control that market. On obviously they'll not be able to control, but the price rises because of, the market is in a mood to risk it all sometimes, and the prices crash when they feel like there is plenty of fear associated with the market at the moment. And so it doesn't decide, all these big things, the GDP, the inflation, prices, how much the corporate people are earning. All these things are not decided by this market, and that is a lucky thing, to be honest. I feel, in such a if such a volatile market was to decide all these bigger things, then the picture would have been something very different. Um, it would have been utter chaos, had this been true, right? All right. Now we'll get to the next point. The next point says crypto reacts first and the traditional market reacts later, and that is very much because crypto is a 24/7 kind of a thing. It can be done from anywhere in the world. The accessibility is immense. The time that you can, log into and do transactions on a crypto platform, crypto exchange, is almost anything. And so traders are making decisions on emotions, and you could do that when you're sad, when you're happy, or when you feel like, okay, fine, I feel like this asset is going to go up, and you might have heard something from someone and you're making a decision, and that decision could be at any point in your day. And so crypto markets have a tendency to react first, then the other markets tend to react. All right. So uh, the global the line that I have in front of me, it says the global risk mood is affected much more faster than in any other market in the crypto industry. Obviously, banks and, these cash transactions that happen are slow. They are slow to react, and uh, are after these decisions are taken after quite a longer period of time, after discussions, after meetings, after, when people get together, big decisions and big corporate setups. All these people, when they meet, the governments, when they sit and discuss all these things with bureaucrats and all these people, then these decisions are taken. But when it comes to the crypto market, everything is way more faster, everything is way more quicker in terms of time. because people are their own masters. People have that freedom to make their decisions at any point in the day, whether at night, whether in the day, whether at late night, at any time. And they this behavior of theirs affects the market uh, you know tremendously. And so this market does not it's based on a mood that keeps on switching way more faster than any traditional market. And so this is how the crypto market kind of affects all the other markets, and it will always affect all other markets, just not. I feel I've emphasized on that point enough. It does not affect the gold market that strongly as of now. That might also change in the coming future, in the coming years. Who knows? But that's how things stand. Now I'm looking at more people who have joined in slowly but gradually. I am also live on YouTube on the Zbit uh, channel. If you have just tuned in, you can send us a hi, send us a hello, or send us a good morning if it's morning in your region of the world, from wherever you are tuning in. Send us a hi, send us a hello. We welcome you to the live stream, and we are talking about all these major cryptocurrencies today. We are talking about Bitcoin. We are talking about Ethereum, how they are doing, how they were launched, uh, how they are functioning, and how their key features stack up against each other. Which coin to opt for when it comes to stability, when it comes to long-term growth, and which coins to opt for when you're looking for technology, when you're looking for innovation. uh, we've discussed all that. We've also discussed Polygon, and we have just now discussed a few abbreviations in the world of crypto, from hold culture to ATH and buying the dip and everything. Why these slangs are used where they are used on Twitter forums, on crypto forums. And we have also discussed how the crypto market affects the other markets. We have discussed quite a few pointers, and we will now soon be switching to another topic. Meanwhile, I'll be looking for more comments from your side. I'll wait in the meantime so that you can make more comments, say hello, say hi. If you have any more doubts, if you want me to talk about anything, you can. I am reading about a really fun topic at the moment that talks about, Bollywood celebrities and how they are influencing how they are influencing crypto adoption in India, right? Um, it's a really good article. It's just been published a few days back, and I am reading about it. And in India, it says the Bollywood stars and obviously, that is so true. Bollywood stars and cricket legends don't just influence fashion and consumer goods; they shape the entire markets, right? Um Indian celebrities have recently shown quite a lot of interest in the world of cryptocurrency. And these are big celebrities that I will mention about, and I will discuss in detail about their names and how they are, trying to make an impact in the crypto market and influence how people can adapt to the crypto markets in India, because it's a technology, it's a form of currency that is coming in way quicker than anything else in the world, and we will discuss about that in general. uh, I will list down all the names of these people who are somewhere associated with the world of crypto or are showing their interest and doing that in the public forum. A few people have launched their own, platforms. A few people are endorsing brands, but we will see आज कौन से सेलिब्रिटीज हैं. All right, then. A lot of more people have tuned in. Hi to user 298. uh, I welcome you to the chat, welcome you to the live streaming session here, and I hope you're having a great day. And I wish that you do continue to have a great day and a great end to the year as well, right? I feel like a lot of people would have invested in, crypto currency this year. I am sure. um for some of you might have had good profits as well as good losses as well in this year, but that is the nature of this crypto market, and things will eventually get better for you if you hang in there. And yeah, let's just hope that you can close out this year on a very positive note and make good investments on platforms such as ours, right? On Zbit, and make good progress over a period of time. If you just hang in there, survive, and um, all these platforms do offer you the ability to grow if you somehow pass this phase that uh, show dips, and they offer a chance for you to grow as well. So I hope this year ends well for all of you, and you end this on a high note, and then you have a crazy party on New Year's Eve, and you can enjoy yourselves and withdraw all your money, and yeah, give out a good party and enjoy yourselves with your friends and families, right? You can have a list of the market here. You can see the market, how it's doing. uh, this is BTC, this is ETH, XRP, Solana, ADA, Doge. TRX, Shiba Inu, Link, all the coins that you see here are probably having seen a loss. Uh, but you can make an investment now or whenever you feel right. You can see the change in here. It's important for you to do this study and look at the graphs, look at the charts, what they are showing, what is the future that holds for them, and then make decisions, right? I don't have a favorite as of now, and so I am looking at all these. The 24-hour turnover is this. It's a huge coin. This is BTC. This is the change that it has gone through, and this is the 1 day period. This is Polygon. All right. You can see the trades here. You can see the graph here. The charts are pointing towards a dip. And if you want, we will go to the market back again. I will show you how Polygon is doing. This is how Polygon is doing. This is the 1 day chart that you see here, right? All right. We will get to the topic that we have on our hands. It is Bollywood celebrities and how they are now influencing the crypto market and how they are looking to, make a name for themselves in this space. So we'll begin with the first name, and the first name is a Bollywood actress. Her name is Sunny Leone, and she was the first Bollywood actress to make an impact on the Web3 space. Her collection titled Misfits, MISFITZ, contained 9,600 unique hand animated NFTs, and it was released on the Ethereum blockchain on November 2021, on 1st November 2021, and it was a private sale and it was sold out immediately. She then partnered with Mint Drops platform and launched her own website, and she was the one who emphasized that crypto is the future of the economy. All right. You might have heard of Sunny Leone. She is one of the most popular actresses here in India, and uh, you might one of her songs, Baby Doll, has got plenty of limelight because of her. And yeah, so one of the most popular actresses, she is also endorsing cryptos and NFTs now. She is and she has entered the web3 space already, and she entered it back way back in 2021. It's almost 4 years now, right? Now what is also a unique fact is that the great Amitabh Bachchan had also, on the same day, on November 1, 2021, launched his own NFT collection on the Beyond Life Club platform named Madhushala, and it included an audio NFT of him reciting his late father Harivansh Rai Bachchan's famous poetry, right? And the collection also included an autographed movie posters from iconic films like Sholay and शहनशाह. आप लोगों में से काफी लोगों ने शोले और शहनशाह शहनशाह देखी होगी. बहुत फेमस बॉलीवुड मूवीज हैं ये, और इनके कैरेक्टर्स भी शायद आपको याद हो. गब्बर याद होगा आपको, कितने आदमी थे याद होगा आपको. और शहनशाह, अंधेरी रातों में, सुनसान रातों में, जिस मूवी का डायलॉग था वो इसी मूवी की बात है. इसमें इनके मूवी पोस्टर्स ऑटोग्राफ पे साइन ऑटोग्राफ्ट हुए थे, और इट्स एस्टिमेटेड दैट इज एनएफटी कलेक्शन जनरेटेड rupees 7.18 crores, right? That's a huge amount. And he had just begun, and that set India's highest ever NFT record at that time for an audio NFT alone. That was 3.1 crores, and his NFT auction only ran for 4 days and attracted over 6 million site visits on day one. So, if you are a Shahenshah yourself, you can see and you can get motivated by Amitabh Bachchan, the great Amitabh Bachchan, one of the most popular actors in India. And this was his start in the world of NFTs, and he earned plenty because of it. And this is how Bollywood celebrities are endorsing all of these things. Now, another very famous actor, and his name, I'm sure you all must be knowing about him. His name is Salman Khan. Yes, the big boss, Hud Hud Dabang, Salman Khan, was also a major player in the Web3 market at that time in 2021 itself, or 2022 is this is the period that we are talking about. And he became the face and brand ambassador of Coin, which is an NFT marketplace that exclusively has Bollywood assets. It featured NFTs from his movie franchise The Bung. I'm sure you must have seen this movie. If you've not, you should definitely see it. And it includes movie scenes that feature his character called Chulbul Pandey. Chulbul Pandey was the name of his character, and the pre-sale sold 20 million tokens, sorry, 20 million tokens in 30 days, raising about 14.8 crores. And in July 2022, an year later, an year and a half later, Salman also launched his Chilbul NFT collection. Now that's a very good wordplay out there by Sallu Bhai. From Chulbul Pandey, he launched his own, NFT collection, which was named Chilbul NFT collection, which was 2,222 3D bulls, basically inspired by the Dabang franchise. However, by 2025, the Bollycoin platform had collapsed, and that also says a lot about the crypto market, that even with someone who has such big stardom attached to him, can't win over the crypto market's volatility, because it is so volatile, this market, that even Salubai's dominance and his stardom couldn't stop this Bollycoin platform from collapsing. That just says a lot about how volatile this market is. पूरा का पूरा प्लेटफॉर्म ही कोलैप्स कर गया, बंद कर गया. और इवन सल्लू भाई की जितनी भी स्टारडम था, जितना उनका नाम शोहरत है, वो भी इस प्लेटफॉर्म को डूबने से बचा नहीं पाया। तो ये एक बहुत बड़ी बात है जो आपको ये एग्जाम्पल बताता है कि क्रिप्टो की मार्केट इतनी वोलेटाइल है, आप ये समझ लीजिए। ठीक है, ठीक है, अब आते हैं नेक्स्ट एक्टर पे, नेक्स्ट सेलेब पे। एंड इट्स नॉट अ बॉलीवुड एक्टर, इट्स अ वेरी फेमस क्रिकेटर दैट you must have heard his name and you must have followed his cricket as well. Uh, he is retired now from international cricket and is playing leagues around the world now. He's playing franchisee cricket for a lot of people. And अगर आप आरसीबी फैन हैं या अगर आप रॉयल चैलेंजर्स बैंगलोर को फॉलो करते हैं, डिफेंडिंग चैंपियंस हैं वो इस बार आईपीएल के, अभी वो आईपीएल जीते थे विराट कोहली की टीम में। अगर आपको फॉलो करा है आपने विराट कोहली की टीम को तो आप इनको जानते होंगे। इनका नाम है दिनेश कार्तिक, फॉर्मर इंडिया क्रिकेटर हैं, ये बहुत अच्छे क्रिकेटर हैं एंड ही वाज अ विकेट कीपर बैट्समैन। And so it's not just Bollywood stars who have invested in crypto platforms and NFTs. It is also Dinesh Karthik is a cricketer who has invested in NFTs, and he's not the only one as well. Yuvraj Singh himself has launched his NFT in December 2021. The collection was called Warrior. Warrior, the name suits him very well because he, is was one of the top cricketers in India, one of the top all rounders in India. The man of the tournament of the 2011 World Cup. He also is a cancer survivor, and so the name Warrior suits his collection very well. And this Warrior collection featured iconic moments from his cricketing career that included his famous six sixes in an over. He had smashed Stuart Broad for six sixes in an over in 2007 in the T20 World Cup in South Africa, Durban. आपको याद होगा वो एक ऐतिहासिक लम्हा था। विराट कह रहा हूँ, युवराज के अपने कलेक्शन में वो मोमेंट और उसके आइकॉनिक मोमेंट्स उनके करियर के और भी हैं उनके इस कलेक्शन में। और अनलाइक द थ्री सेलिब्रिटीज जिनका मैंने नाम लिया था, उनके अलावा इनका प्राइस ₹3000 ईच था और ये बहुत अफोर्डेबल थे। अगर आप दिनेश कार्तिक और युवराज सिंह के ये एनएफटी कलेक्शंस की बात करें, ये इतने महंगे नहीं थे। दीज वाज अफोर्डेबल बाय नॉर्मल पीपल, बाय मिडिल क्लास पीपल, people could afford them. Then the Rariu platform, which is again a cricket specific platform for NFTs, has signed multiple Indian players like Rishabh Pant and Virender Sehwag, with both Bollywood and cricket icons involved. Celebrity influence in the world of crypto and NFTs has now reached a very wide uh, area, very wide perspective, very wide perception in the minds of the public and in the minds of people. So it's evolving very fast, and it is definitely affecting how people, what they believe or what they think of cryptocurrency as a form of currency that is fast coming into the world of crypto, right? सो दीज वर द फ्यू नेम्स। अगर आप एक बार लिस्ट कर सकते हैं, आप जिस जो जो ये सुन रहा है, आप मुझे एक बार बता सकते हैं। बेबी डॉल में सोने की, बेबी डॉल में सोने की, बिल्कुल द फर्स्ट नेम ऑन द लिस्ट वाज सनी लियोने। शी वाज द वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट सेलेब्स टू हैव ब्रॉट हर ओन एनएफटी कलेक्शन। उसके बाद आई मेंशन अमिताभ बच्चन, I mentioned Salman Khan, two Bollywood actors that everybody knows of, very famous. सलमान खान ने अपने एनएफटी का नाम अपने कैरेक्टर का नाम चुलबुल पांडे से इन्फ्लुएंस होके चिलबुल एनएफटी कलेक्शन नाम रखा। ऑल्दो उनका जो कॉइन था, जो बॉली कॉइन प्लेटफॉर्म था, वो कोलैप्स हो गया था और उनका स्टारडम भी उनको हेल्प नहीं कर पाया इस प्लेटफॉर्म को बचाने में। दैट जस्ट शोज हाउ वोलेटाइल द क्रिप्टो मार्केट इज। उसके बाद हमने बात करी क्रिकेटर्स की, दो फेमस इंडियन क्रिकेटर्स, फॉर्मर इंडियन क्रिकेटर्स, एक उनमें से आरसीबी के साथ भी एसोसिएटेड है और एक द वेरी फेमस युवराज सिंह है। तो दिनेश कार्तिक और युवराज सिंह दो क्रिकेटर्स ऐसे जिन्होंने अपनी खुद की एनएफटी कलेक्शंस लॉन्च करी थी, एंड दे वर आल्सो एट अफोर्डेबल प्राइसेस। एंड सो या And apart from this, Rishabh Pant and Virender Sehwag have both also signed with Rario, a platform that is cricket specific for NFTs. तो आप कह सकते हैं कि अब इंडिया में और इंडियन इन्फ्लुएंसर्स काफ़ी इंडियन सेलेब्स काफ़ी इन्फ्लुएंस करते हैं पब्लिक ओपिनियन अबाउट क्रिप्टो एनएफटीज एंड हाउ it's shaping the world now, right? Uh, this was the topic at hand right now, and I hope I have discussed this in details. If there are more questions who have joined in, uh, a lot of more people have joined in. I would like to welcome them all. But we will take a short break now. We will be back in the next 5, 7, 8 minutes, and we will be back to a newer topic, and so that we can, enhance your knowledge about crypto, enhance what's happening in the world of crypto, blockchain technology, and how, uh, you know, uh, the public perception is changing when it comes to cryptocurrency. I hope you are invested in the Zbit app. You visited the website and you can see the charts here. You can invest here, and you are seeing the charts and the patterns that are being seen, and the dips or rises, whatever is happening with your particular coin, with your favorite coins. You can then make conscious decisions and buy these coins whenever you feel the time is right. You can click on the links, you can buy or do trading, whatever you want. It's a safe and secure platform. I hope you will be here by the time I am back. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the crypto live session on major cryptocurrencies and introduction to them, about Bitcoin, about uh, Ethereum, about Polygon. We've discussed all these points today. We've discussed how uh, you know these came into being, how they came into existence, and how they have impacted the crypto market, how people have gained trust in the market and earned, how these coins have earned stability and the trust of consumers, of the trust of the investors, to be exact, about all investments. We will now be talking about a quick topic that is in the limelight recently, and we will tell you about a short update on the same thing. I hope that more and more people have joined in and they are having any good ideas or thoughts or questions. If they're in their mind, they can write it in the comment box below where it says something. If you want, I can address all your doubts, and I would like to first of all welcome you all to the live chat, welcome you all to the live session. We've been here, we've talked about quite a lot of things today. We've talked about how Bitcoin and Ethereum came into being, why they were launched, what are their key features, and how have they gained trust of the investors. We've also talked about recently, in the last few minutes, abbreviations and terms that are used in the crypto industry, such as the hold culture, such as buying the dip, ATH, and all other slangs, crypto slangs that are used in today's world. And we recently talked about, in the last few minutes, about Bollywood and what kind of investments they have made in the world of NFTs or in the world of cryptocurrency, and what platforms all these celebs have invested in. We talked about Sunny Leone and her investment in an NFT collection. We talked about Amitabh Bachchan, the great Amitabh Bachchan, who had launched his own father's poetry and made an NFT collection out of it, and sold it for 7.1 crores. And we also talked about Salman Khan launching Chill Bull NFT collection, inspired from his character in the movie The Bang Chulbul Pandey. And we will not now, we've also talked about cricketers, such as Dinesh Karthik, a former India cricketer, and Yuvraj Singh, again, another former India cricketer and one of the best all rounders India has ever produced of in the world of cricket, and how they have invested in the world of NFTs and how they've sold off their NFTs, and that too at very reasonable prices, something that middle class people could afford. We've also talked about Rishabh Pant and Virender Sehwag and how they are associated with a platform called Radio that is into cricket specific content, but also launching their own NFT collections. We are going to now tell you about Geo and Polygon, who are combining and are launching together a platform. Reliance Geo, like you might have heard of, the Dhirubhai Ambani, company, Mukesh Ambani is launching uh, uh, with Reliance Geo, which is India's biggest telecom company. They've started exploring blockchain technology, and they are going to add Web3 features to its services. They have teamed up with Polygon Labs and a major blockchain, which is a major blockchain network you might have heard of. We've discussed this a few minutes back, and they will work with Polygon to launch this thing and um launch this along with Web3 features in their telecom company, Reliance Geo, right? Now, what exactly is this partnership all about? I will just tell about it in short, and then we can entertain more questions from you. The partnership involves Geo and Polygon to bring blockchain and Web3 capabilities together into Geo systems of apps and services, which is used by a huge population. Around 450 million people are using Geo's telecom services, and this aims to give users obviously a secure digital platform, secure digital interaction between them and the company, possible blockchain backed payments, then decentralized services that is within the apps that they are functioning. It could be Geo Hotstar, it could be the Reliance digital apps, any app that Reliance has ownership over, and new digital experiences they are looking to also give you that online, right? Now there is a lot of buzz also around the fact that they are going to launch GeoCoin, okay, which will be a Reliance Geo token, and they're testing it on the Polygon blockchain. It has not officially been launched as of now, but and so obviously you can buy it or trade it on any platform. It's not there anywhere at the moment, but it's currently in testing and development. They are doing it with Polygon, and it what it could be is that it could be a blockchain token reward inside the Geo apps that these people have. uh, it could be a way to reward users for interacting with Geo services. Maybe it comes with buying a bigger plan. Maybe it could come with, for example, it could just come with buying a bigger Hotstar plan. Maybe that is for a longer period, and so they give you this benefit or this token, and it could very well be loyal. It could very much be like loyalty points or something like that, or it is not yet a publicly tradable cryptocurrency like Ethereum or Bitcoin, so we never know what it could be. But they are looking into it, and they are exploring this possibility, and they will definitely very soon be coming up with something like this along with Polygon. They are testing it with them, and so uh, uh, it's something to look forward to, right? Now Polygon obviously is a blockchain platform, and it's built on Ethereum, and it's faster, cheaper, and it's scalable, and it allows Web3 projects because it is decentralized. It has lesser fees, and so probably Geo chose Polygon to just build and partner with them on crypto features and see where they can go ahead with this, right? It's going to be a big thing when it's launched, and obviously Mukesh Ambani is going to make it as big as it gets, and it will be the next big thing. And once obviously Geo gets into the market, they do have ability to make it a monopoly kind of a setup in India when it does happen, right? Now, what this means is it could be mass adoption potential for the viewers, for the Reliance own audience that they have built over the years, and it could speed up obviously India's blockchain adoption. The crypto world is looking for more and more advancements and people and countries to adopt crypto and blockchain technology being used by wider and wider audiences. That could very well accelerate when this happens. And Geo obviously one of the biggest players in India when it comes to telecom. If it does that, it will really be a game changer in this market, right? And so it would very well be a loyalty or rewards kind of a service at first, but as and when time advances, it could be much bigger than that. So this was an update that I wanted to give you, and we've discussed plenty of things today. We have discussed things from Ethereum and blockchain and Bitcoin, how they were launched, how they came into being, who launched them, what was the idea behind them, what was the uh, you know not just the idea, but what was the real reason why they were needed, how they have changed the market, where they stand today, what are their prices today. We very well have the charts open right in front of us, how they have gained the trust of users and how they have gained the trust of investors over such a long period of time. Uh, 2009 was when Bitcoin was introduced, to 2015 Ethereum was introduced, and both the tokens and the companies stand, for different things. If you're looking at long-term investments and stability and things like that, Bitcoin is certainly something that you can look at as an alternative. And if you're looking at innovation and technology and growth, then obviously ETH is a token that you can look at. All right. Now, we've also discussed a few abbreviations and the slangs that are used in the world of cryptocurrency, that you must have seen on forums. You might have seen them on Twitter platforms, and we have also discussed how crypto markets affect other markets, and volatility has been one of the major reasons behind that. Volatility continues to be a major reason behind that, and people have uh, made all kinds of changes to their stock market accounts as well, just to balance out all the losses and the profits that they are having here on the crypto currency platforms. And we saw and we heard that this market, crypto market, that does not affect the gold's market that strongly. I mean, that has not been the case so far. There have been variations in the responses that we've seen when it comes to gold markets, as in relation to what's happening in the crypto market. And yeah, so that is one of the markets that does not respond in a very synchronized manner when it comes to this. Then we talked about Bollywood and its impact on cryptocurrency, and how people are uh, coming up in the Indian celebrities are coming up with different tokens or different NFTs in the crypto market, and they are endorsing crypto platforms, crypto exchanges. uh, and we read about quite a few celebrities, very popular ones. We read about Sunny Leone, we read about Amitabh Bachchan, we read about um, Salman Khan, one of the very popular actors in India, and Bollywood actors in India. And then we also I also told you about Dinesh Karthik and um Yuvraj Singh, who have invested in NFTs and sold off their iconic moments from their cricketing career as an NFT collection online. And so this continues to become a growing trend. We also saw that Virender Sehwag and Rishabh Pant have collaborated with Radio, a cricketing platform, to bring in NFTs, and they are also doing this endorsing when it comes to cryptocurrency, NFTs, and blockchain technology as a whole. I just told you about how Geo is planning to become, one of the major players in India when it comes to blockchain technology, and is collaborating with Polygon and developing their own blockchain technology that will help, uh, not blockchain technology as such, but combining with them to bring in blockchain technology and Web3 features on their telecom related apps in India. They are having a monopoly when it comes to the telecom industry. They've teamed up with Polygon, and they are looking to bring in secure digital, interactions between people. And they are looking to probably bring in a reward kind of system or a loyalty kind of system, where they can reward people with uh, something when it comes to uh, you know tokens or uh, cryptocurrency. There is a lot of buzz around the term geocoin that will or might come, or might, I mean, it's very sure that they will be launching it at some point in time. They are currently working on it. It's a developing story when it comes to this. And yeah, so there could be rewards inside geo apps, or loyalty points or rewards or anything like that. But we are not sure at the moment of when exactly that will be launched. When it's launched, obviously Mukesh Ambani is going to make it very big, and it will be a game changer in the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology in India, Web3 services in India, because Geo itself is a very big player, right? Now, for Polygon, they're doing it with Polygon because Polygon is way more cheaper. It's cheap, it's scalable, and it also is way more faster. It is one of the best, when it comes to blockchains, and their platform is built on Ethereum. And there is a huge, scope for mass adoption in India, where there is a huge population that is associated with Geo. And they are going to bring in this coin, when we don't know, but when they bring it, it's going to be a big thing, right? I am joined by almost plenty of people who have just joined, and I really like that you are engaged in all these conversations with me. I have discussed quite a few things today, and we will be here tomorrow as well with plenty of more topics that will be as engaging as today's. And we will be looking forward to hearing your doubts, your questions, your comments regarding anything: how to add money on Zbit, how to withdraw money, how to understand charts better, and how to look at dips, and how to understand patterns. Um we've enjoyed streaming today, and we are live on YouTube, as well as we are live on the Zbit app as well, where you can see me and ask questions if you want. I'm very much looking forward to answering all your questions, and I hope that you've enjoyed conversations up till now, right? If you have, you can comment with a yes, you can comment with a thumbs up, or you can just let me know that yes, you have enjoyed all these conversations today. You have liked all the topics that we have discussed in detail, and I have answered all your questions, all your doubts, and I hope that will make you and me learn something every day, that like we are learning, right? And just for the record, we need to understand that if Geo actually makes this big, right, it could very well be a, you know, normal thing for blockchain when it comes to India and all over the world, right? Because users will be, there will be a huge number of users that Geo will bring with it, right? And that will actually enhance this process of inculcating blockchain and cryptocurrency in the world today. People are trying really hard to do that, and once Geo gets onto this train, it's going to be huge, right? It's going to be an absolute game changer. um, so it's important that Geo, when it does, it makes it as big as it can, because it's going to be probably the next big thing when it comes to currency as a whole, right? The entire concepts will start changing when Geo implements all this, right? So let's see how it pans out. All right, on that note, I am going to be saying goodbye to you now. I've had a wonderful session with you today. We've discussed quite a lot of things today, and I'm really happy with the response that I've got. We have plenty of users who've joined, and there will be more of live streaming here. You have to stay tuned. You have to be, uh, you know, asking questions and asking your doubts, and keep making your investments and looking at charts and understanding how and when do charts point out to something that is going to change, and you have to understand how the future seems when it comes to a particular coin, and understand things better. This chart right in front of you is open for you for understanding, for your better awareness, and how you can learn from it, so that you can make better decisions and invest more on Zbit, right? I hope you had a wonderful session today. I'm going to be seeing you here very soon again, and I will be back, right? Goodbye, take care, and I hope you have a lovely day ahead, right? Goodbye.